the file. Look, do you see how much I'm shaking right now, dude? I'm freezing. All right, lads. I'm just doing a quick little before and after. This is the FC's rear brakes. Right now, we're swapping from a 4-lug to a 5-lug. We have some fresh rotors that are probably gonna rust out. You know what I mean? This is a long-term project, but these are just stand-in rotors, so I can put the car on rims and drive it. I took the old caliper off. You can see this shit is crusty as fuck. I've rebuilt new ones, and I have a fresh coat of red paint on them, so they should look really good with everything all nice and finished. I took out the bolts on the top here and took out the bolt on the bottom. There is a race in here. I'll show you. There's a special technique you can use to get it out, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now I'm just working on getting this bottom bolt out. As you can see, that one right here, but the heat shield's in the way. I couldn't access the fucking caliper bolt because it's super tight in there, so I might have to just do what I did on the other one and the other side and just cut the heat shield so I can access that bolt. Okay, progress report. I've fucking mangled the shit out of this fucking heat shield, dude, but we managed to fit the 21 mil in here and use my impact gun and get that out. Now the last part is just getting this brace off. Here, as you can see, I'm using a 21 mil wrench. I think you can get away with it using a 20 or a 20 or a 19. We've basically created a DIY press here to push out that race that's on this side, and so I'm gonna slip the wrench on here and then tighten this down, and it's gonna squeeze together and hopefully push this bitch outside. Yeah. Okay, now you can see this race is pushed just out enough where it should, in theory, should come out very easily. So let's find out. And there you go, full hub is out. I used a 19 mil instead, but you can see on the inside here, the actual race is now slid out a little bit and gives you enough room to just pop it out right there. Focus. So this is now fully out. You can see the damage I actually did to the fucking heat shield here. This thing's still good. There's hella rust on the fucking spindle, but I'll probably use a wire wheel on this. I had to use a little bit of heat on it just to help it separate. But man, I think it's good now. Put that on there. I don't know if I need that, but this thing's ready for the new hub you have right here. That's gonna go on. We'll put the rotors on. We'll put the brake caliper on. Put the new Chase Base brake lines, and then we're all good to go. Yo, holy fuck, I'm cold as shit. Okay, here's the progress. So we managed to fully take out the 4-lug, and then we put the 5-lug. Do you see how much I'm shaking right now, dude? I'm freezing. Yeah, Canadian winters, not for the faint of heart. But it just goes to show that the conditions don't impact what you can and cannot do. It's more so how much you bitch and complain while doing that thing. So here we got the 5-lug swap fully done and ready. I've got everything bolted on. The strut's attached as well. All we have to do is put on the new rotor, put on the caliper, put on the pads, the hardware, attach the Chase Base brake lines. I took some heat and burnt the fuck out of the old hose to the point where the hose literally popped out from the pressure and the heat. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. This shit literally separated from here. I was literally hitting it with heat and it literally popped out. But it did manage to free this up, which was amazing. And now I hit it with a little bit of a wire wheel, and you can see that this came out pretty nicely. All that's left is to put on the new Chase Base lines, put on the calipers, put on the wheels, and then you guys will see the finished product tomorrow in part 2. So yeah, you thought this was a part 1 thing? You thought this was a one and done thing? Nah, you guys gotta see it in part 2. But I think the results will look really good. The shiny new rotor with the freshly painted red caliper and the black rims, I think will look really good together. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.